Something that I feel like isn't discussed enough nowadays is the idea behind intention. Like what is your intention behind doing something, you know? In the surface, on the surface level, you could appear like you're doing something nice for someone, but in reality, being nice isn't your intention. You know what I mean? For example, I use this example all the time. I could apply it to so many things, but I think this is why um when I was big, right? I could keep using this example, but it really applies to what I'm talking about right now. When I was big, I wanted to lose weight for that not intention to be healthy or to be healthy. I wanted not even myself to look better. I wanted myself to look better. Don't get me wrong. I can completely contradict myself, but I prioritized more was how others thought of me, and that's insecurity right there. That's the intention behind it. The real intention was of losing weight is for I could feel validated from others, which from the surface this appears to be like, oh, he's losing weight. Oh, that's good for him. He's healthy. He wants to be healthy. That's good. In reality, no. I was an insecure kid that wanted validation from other people, and being big was interfering with that. And I feel like intention is really something that people really don't talk about nowadays. Like, you could be doing something nice for someone solely for your benefit, even though it looks like it's in their benefit. Or you can spin it many ways. You know, another example. Actually, this is a good example. I used to be on a team, a sports team, and I remember when I was like not that good my freshman year. I wanted to be good, not for the sake of wanting to beat other teams or for the sake that like the value I would provide my team is more of I wanted to get better because I wanted other people to validate me more and to praise me more and to I don't know, like me more, you know? Because that's what I saw in others. I'm like, oh, he's a good player. He's getting a lot of attention. I want to be like that. Now I want to be a good player. I want to get validated. I want the attention. So my intention to be better wasn't to solely be better for the sport. It was to be better because I wanted others to like me more. So now that I've explained myself a little bit more, maybe there's some parts of your life that you have a different intention that and on the surface might seem differently. You know, because we all do it, and I've done it many times in my life. And now I feel like whenever I do have something that might have like a different intention to it, I try to communicate my feelings towards, like, for example, I mean, it sounds kind of confusing, but for example, if I was like talking to like a girl, I'd be like, oh, you're pretty, but that's my intention's not to get with the girl. It's just simply complimenting them, you know what I mean? That's it. That's my intention. It's not to go to second base with her, you know? But a lot of people, when they hear that, they think something else, which is exactly why I feel like intention is such an important thing that I feel like it's just now more negated nowadays. Like, people don't really talk about the reasons why they do certain things, you know what I mean? Like, I bet some millionaires are not donating, or billionaires are donating to their charities or to charities just because they care about it. I feel like some of them they do it just because it's kind of like a societal norm that they're like, oh, you're rich, you have to give to others, you know? And so they're doing it not because they want to do it out of the kindness of their heart. It's because society pushes that on them, you know what I mean? Or they're doing it instead of out of the kindness of their heart, which it might seem that way. They're doing it just so they could look better to the public eye, if that makes sense. So I hope just like this little talking about intention, you can apply it somewhere in your life. Like, whatever am I doing right now? What intention what do I really mean when I do this? Because I feel like nowadays that's just something people don't bring up as much, you know? Just doing something, but in reality you're trying to do something else. And that's why I feel like a lot of people like in the world also have trust issues with other people because they don't know people's real intention behind what they're doing, you know? So I can use another example like dating. When you compliment a girl over and over again, do you really like her? You know, the girl's probably gonna think, oh, he likes me a lot. He's complimenting me a lot. But in reality, the guy is just trying to have sex with the woman. So that's the guy's intention, you know, to have sex with the woman. I'm not saying everyone, you know, all guys, but I'm saying most guys my age, 17, 18, maybe 19, around that ballpark will. And this is just the thing that I've learned from, you know, being in college and high school. But yeah, and then I just build some trust issues. So that's why I feel like even more it's important to communicate those feelings and your intention behind what you say and what you do in the lens of like you liking a girl. But that's what destroys trust in relationships, you know, not communicating your and true intentions behind something. And again, like I said, with the girl, that's what like causes trust issues, you know? Like you can't trust whatever, like when every guy compliments you, like, oh, is he doing this for real because he likes me, or is he's doing this just like, you know, have sex with me, like I said. So yeah, that's pretty much intention. I just wanted to talk about it because I feel like it's something really important that a lot of people my age don't like really, again, don't really say or don't really bring up. I don't hear it in conversation like that. I feel like it's kind of like underrated in the self-improvement community, kind of. It's something that should definitely be talked about more, though, definitely. Because you could be doing a great thing. You could be doing a fantastic thing. Like me right now, right? Hypothetically. I could be doing this, trying to say that I want to spread positivity and better whoever watches this. And, you know, I could say that. But in reality, I could be, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something. Because that's true. I am trying to, like, you know, that's my intention with creating these videos. Maybe someone will hear it, and then as long as they're hearing me out and maybe apply to their own life, that's good enough for me. As long as you're hearing me out, but that's my true intention, right? But maybe like, I don't know, my like true intention could be to try to look like cool or like I'm better than someone or something like that. You know what I mean? But that's just not the truth, you know. And yeah, something like that. I don't know, trying to impress a girl or something. I don't know. I'm just making up random stuff. But that is my real intention, making these videos. And yeah, that's my side of things. And I hope this caused you to think kind of like, what are my true intentions behind what I'm doing? When I'm around this person or that person, or when I'm in this area or that area, why am I acting like this, you know? So yeah, it all kind of comes back to just staying true to yourself, and what you're doing. Sorry, what you're doing should be for yourself or not for yourself. Just be true to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Yeah, that's pretty much it.